It's a 5.7 liter Vortec Chevy. I'm sure the other 350s have a similar removal process. You take the fan tray out, the fan and the radiator out, and the water pump is off, because I thought the timing chain was what actually was wrong with it. But I've spun a bearing, so I'll be pulling her out. That bracket's gone, the alternator bracket. So we're gonna go from there. Everything else is still attached. Started with draining fluids, which is a thing for that. Alright, take this plate off first. It's on the left side of the pan. It's got two 10mm in there. You can get at it with a box end wrench, kind of about half cocked sideways. I don't see a way of getting around it. Alright, under the car, you locate your transmission fluid pan, and I went and wiped all the rust coating off, which is just oil that leaked all over it. The bolts are up here. They're 13mm. To determine which way your vehicle is leaning, mine is actually going down, so this part is higher than this part. So I'm going to leave two bolts about halfway in right here to keep that from dropping. So I'll start by taking it off the front like that. I got a big thing. It's a plastic box. It's $4, but it's wide. That's what you're gonna need. So take your ratchet or the ring to start loosening them all up. And on this side, I can't actually see over there. Now, if you were loosening all these up and you felt it fall, just stop right there, because you're not going to want them all loose. It's going to leak on you. I had to get a regular ratchet on that side, so. Gross, splattered me in the face. So between the time it took me to go get this ratchet, I started raining down and broke the seal. So make sure you got your pan under there. You know that exhaust right there is gonna smoke. It's got it on there. So I'm just gonna keep on taking them off. Backside a little bit. Get them all loose. Alright. Now we're gonna drop the front all the way. I gotta sling that juice off. Gross. I'm just doing it with my fingers. Just start pulling. You're gonna want something there to set those on too. I got a piece of cardboard. Oh, gross. I haven't found a way to do this without getting shit all over me yet. So, you know, that's a secret. If you notice, my transmission fluid is blacker than shit. It's old, man. You ever heard that thing about don't change it if it's already shit? Oh my god, am I retarded? Well, that was what I was going for, but now I gotta take it out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some Lucas in there. Pretty much in my mind, I'm gonna have to get these rebuilt eventually, anyways. But it's still working, and it should still work till it don't. I'm still just pulling these nuts off the backside right now. still tight. Watch it go. Okay, baby, I heard you. Oh, okay, baby, go inside and get a paper towel. Okay, the only ones left are the ones in the back row. I got that motherfucker center. Oh, it's catching on that thing. Alright, here we are. Started. Got my pan positioned more to this side. I'm gonna start from that end and work my way this way, taking them off. Make sure you got all the other ones off first.
Daddy?
Yeah, baby.
Do you know Mommy has a baby?
Yes, darling, I do.
So what are you going to do if it has a boy?
I'm gonna have two boys.
Huh?
So I'm gonna have two boys.
And if you have a girl, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna have two girls.
Huh?
I'm gonna have two girls. Alright, this is way too hard to video that without a tripod. I mean, I do have a tripod, but not when it points straight up in the air. The filter, that's a twist out filter. It ain't got no bolts in it. Just take it and twist it back and forth to take it out. Make sure you get your whole gasket. This is your pan. You saw that slashy round and it sparklies as little metals and stuff and goop. Dig your finger in there and look for big pieces. I actually didn't have any big pieces. Kind of surprised, and maybe I should have changed the transmission fluid. On to the next. Alright, next up we're doing oil. So go ahead and take your oil cap off. Alright, oil's easier to get in from the front side. Your drain plug is located right there. So I got my pan right here. Maybe a 15 millimeter. I'm gonna tack that mother. We got tight again. That's a piece of shit. Oh shit. I missed. Right to the edge. It looks good, don't it? Juicy. Look at that. Look at all my bearings. That's the bearings. That's the bearings. Alright, I decided to start with the compressor on top right there. It's got 4 bolts on top of it. Make sure you keep with all your stuff. I'm doing bags. I got the compressor bolts in the bracket. Keeping up with the stuff is going to be really important. Listen, that's it's a 13.
He's been working on this. you've been working on this for how much, Daddy?
I don't know, Darling.
Dad, how much you've been working on this?
A day.
Huh?
A day, a couple hours, 2
A
different days.
day. He's working on this for a day.
Yeah, this plug. If your air conditioner works, don't mess with this. Just leave that on there. There's this bracket. Get that shut. The bracket here is underneath this one. I'm sorry, I gotta grab a screwdriver.
Okay. He's coming right back, guys.
Thanks, Marty. Without your commentary, they would have never figured this out.
You're welcome.
That's the back one. Let me take two.
No, Junior. No. No.
I think this is supposed to be connected to this bracket.
Stop.
You shut up. Check that break right there. This cable. On your master cylinder, you just pull that off to get it out the way.
He's doing a good job.
Quiet, Mom.
Huh?
Be quiet.
Daddy, I said you did a good job. You did a good job.
I always do a good job.
Daddy,
There's 3 of them.
good job. Daddy, his shoes came off.
Go put it back on his foot.
I don't know how to put it
Yes, you do. It's a crock.
Crocs. I need some Crocs. It's a good shot.
AC
Dad,
compressor
I
lives
did
over
an
there now.
accident.
What's that? Probably pull it down some more.
Dad, I did an accident.
What'd you do?
I was trying to get a thumbs up.
It doesn't look like it did anything, darling.
Huh?
You're fine.
Daddy, I was trying to get a thumbs up on the video.
Okay.
Well, I did.
Okay.
But it was on an accident, Daddy.
Okay, baby. You're fine. Just the throttle body off. You got 4 8mm bolts, 2 plugs. Am I tripping?
Huh?
I was tripping.
Why?
This thing, crap.
Why you was tripping?
Because I was thinking of a 4 bolt.
Daddy,
Yeah.
if you have a girl, if you have a baby as a girl, is she gonna sleep in my room?
You should have to.
What about Junior?
Junior has his own room.
He's not gonna sleep in it because he has no TV.
Does have a TV.
Huh?
He has a TV. We bought him a TV.
Huh?
We bought him a TV.
How?
We just store got one. What kind of question is that?
You do have a TV for him. It's mommy TV, right?
Yes, baby.
That's the police. Daddy. Daddy,
Yes.
we in trouble.
Why are we in trouble?
Go to the police. Okay. Oh yay. Ow.
I know what size it is, but that would be the proper way to take it off.
Yep, it is.
It's a 10.
10.
In this bracket.
Hi guys. Hi guys. Daddy's working on the car. Hi guys. Daddy's working on the car. So.
Move your face.
My face is not on there.
Move your hands. Pick it up and give it a new hump to the side too, just like you did the compressor. Up and out the way. Take the bolts for them. I just stick them back in. So I don't break those. Alright, for the plugs, from the bottom, you'll have one that's hooked to your transmission pump. Mine's been broke for a long time. It's a sensor for when you turn your wheels. When you go around, there's your sensor on the timing cover. You got the ones that was on your ear. Okay, you got this vacuum thing, this one. They're not. Any of them not any of them are the same, so you ain't even got to worry about that. The ground on the thermostat housing, so we can pull that one off.
Yep. Now, what is that green thing?
Huh?
What is that green thing?
Oil cap.
Huh?
It's an oil cap.
Hello guys. Daddy's working on this car.
I don't take this thing off the tripod, but anyways, down there on the front, right by the timing chain, when your harness is going around, there's grounded in 2 spots. The stuff you got to remember when you put it back in, or your car's not going to start. Yeah, it looks like a 13, might be a 14.
Hi guys. Daddy is working on the car because it's the work. Because he had that for a long time. So we got a new truck that's like shiny like that. Great job!
I'm just over here fishing out these plugs. I think it'd be very interesting. You can take this one off and that one off, the vacuum and the ignition one. This is the one's a 13, now with the 14. At least the top one. There's the wrong bolt. Wait a minute. That's probably the wrong bolt for sure.
You have more stuff. You have more stuff than that. This stuff. Yeah. 50 stuff.
Big round one. Hoses have their own pile right next to the overhead. Quiet down, boy.
Daddy, his hand hurt.
Why does his hand hurt?
Huh?
Why does his hand hurt?
Because he opened the gas thing and then he closed it and it hurt his hand.
It's all better. You're welcome, son. I am the great Dr. Healer. Love you, boy. Taking the distributor cap off. Yep, the torque bolts in it. I want to say they're T20s. I don't know why I have issues getting at that one. One of mine was stripped, man. I had a... Whatever, I got it off and I didn't get a video of it. Anyways, a freaking 13mm bolt that I set back in right there. You got to twist and pull up to get that thing out. Alright, when you weren't looking, I went ahead and pulled off the thermostat housing, that EGR or whatever thing. You take this heater hose off. Mine doesn't come off. So I cut it before, so it's now chopped. Power steering pump, you don't have to take all the way off. There's a side bolt right there, loosen that one up. Take your front ones out. Take it, twist it around, and just shove it right here. Unless you just want to take it off, but then you're going to have fluid everywhere, and you're going to have to pull the pulley off. The only real downside to not taking stuff off is it's going to be more stuff to move around when you're trying to pull out. For the most part, you got all your plugs undid, and all your hose unhooked. Distributors out, spark plug wires are out. Top side. I'm gonna look at those from the bottom. It looks like that plate right there I'll probably take off. I'm holding them hoses, and then you can go start unhooking transmission. Alright, so this is the four-wheel drive. I was looking at this, I thought I was finna pull these bolts out through this starter hole, but I don't guess it's gonna happen. I'm thinking maybe the bottom of the the bell housing comes off. So it might be different on your truck. I know I changed the transmission on a 2005 and it was all one piece. So I'm gonna see if this thing will come off. And we'll go from there. They're 15 millimeters. Alright, I just slid that cover down. It's not gonna come off because there's a pipe right here. Maybe I did that. So we're actually gonna remove the whole transmission. You would have to undo that side. And come on around her and undo it here as well, and then you can take that whole piece, drop it. Wait, is that the right one? Yeah, that one. That's second pipe. Sorry. There's your torque converter. Is right there. And there's the bolts in it. I think this one's got 4 bolts in it. If you have an impact, you can position them right about right there where it's at. These are the lines. You can get it in right there and use it to just pull them out instead of trying to hold it. I actually use the bolts to turn it around. So as long as you can see when you're good, so when you crank that one up to right there, you see his buddy is over here. You can turn it with that one right there just by tightening basically. And get them on back over here. If you're not using an impact, you'll have to get a flat bar or something and stick it in one of them teeth and basically use it to wedge yourself on the top right there while you pull down on the other side. I'm gonna get these disconnected and see where I want to go from there. They're I want to say they're 15s. Hey, I'm just trying to show you where these bolts are at. You got the top of the transmission bolts. I don't know where they are, but you can get to them right here. I feel like there was one right there. There's one right here that I didn't finish taking out yet. You can get that one, and then the one behind the fuel lines, right there. You can get all those from the top. See where the bracket is. There's another one down there that's still in there. You probably can't get that one from the top. It's a standard. I want to say 9/16. Super weird. There are 6 bolts in the transmission. Here I drew you a picture. The one on the right side, the second one, this one right here, is the one for the vent tube. It's got a 13 nut on top of it. The stud is still a 9/16.